We start tonight with shocking video out of the East Valley. A man films himself spraying bug killer on produce at a Walmart. Now police are trying to find him. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Kariba Devine. Mesa police say that it happened at a Walmart near Baseline and Stapley Roads in Mesa. That's where we find 12 News journalist Chase Golightly.
Walmart is also aware of that video, telling us they've removed all that food that was sprayed. The video apparently taken by the suspect himself. Everyone had the same reaction.
That's really crazy.
It's disgusting. Like, that's an awful thing to do.
Video appears to show this man at a Mesa Walmart pull out a big can of bug killer and spray it on bananas, sweet potatoes, lemons, apples, tomatoes, and even rotisserie chickens.
I'm shocked.
It happened at this Mesa Walmart. Frequent shoppers like Ramon Sobranes can't believe anyone would do this.
This is where people shop for their families, like on a real note. Like, it's very possible that those bananas a mom could have been grabbing by to get some for her kids.
A spokesperson with Walmart sent us a statement about the incident, saying in part, the health and safety of our customers and associates is always a top priority. We have removed all directly impacted product and have cleaned and sanitized the affected area of the store, adding they are working with law enforcement. This video is a recording of the original. It was posted by someone on X after they claimed the original poster deleted it off their social media page.
It's kind of the stuff that nowadays is kind of a problem because the content chasing.
We found that original poster's TikTok page with several other videos showing what appears to be him locking people inside a Goodwill and throwing food at people inside a mall, but no video of the Walmart incident. Then when we looked at his recent stories, it shows this video of him claiming to have thrown away the items he sprayed with bug killer by putting them in a cart, then pushing it into a truck. Basically saying this was all a prank.
Whether or not it would hold any water would be up for a jury to decide.
Attorney Anthony Ramirez says even if it was a prank, this person could still be charged.
Criminal damage, right? Damaging the produce that he sprayed that substance on, then, that's a minimum charge as I see it.
Mesa police are still searching for that suspect and asking anyone with information to contact them. We're in Mesa. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
All right, Chase, thank you. Tonight, we're learning more about a gun battle at a fast food restaurant in Phoenix. It happened on Wednesday near 28th Avenue and Thunderbird Road. Today, police identified the man who was shot at officers from inside of a Whataburger as 62-year-old Marion Joyner. Authorities say that it all started when Joyner, who was armed, started threatening customers and employees. After everyone left, Joyner barricaded himself inside and then started shooting at police. Joyner died, but police haven't said if it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound or if he was hit by one of the officers.
Tonight, a man is facing manslaughter charges after a deadly crash in Phoenix last night. The three-car crash happened near 43rd Avenue and Northern. Adam Bates died from his injuries. 4 other people were taken to the hospital and are expected to be okay. Police say that Richard McKinney was impaired and driving over 90 miles an hour when he rear-ended a Mazda, sending it into another car. Also tonight, a teenage girl is fighting for her life after a crash in North Phoenix. This one happened at the intersection of 51st Avenue and Bell when 2 cars collided and then slid into a Deer Valley Unified School bus. Thankfully, there were no students on board at the time and the driver's okay. But the driver and the passenger in the other car had to be extricated by first responders. Both of them have been taken to the hospital and we're told the female teenager who was a passenger is in critical condition.
2 Mesa residents have pleaded guilty to health care fraud after they used their clinic to get over $3 million in state funding. The U.S. Attorney's Office says that Corrick Riley and Brittany Gooch admitted to billing for services that they never provided. Their clinic, New Horizons Behavioral Health, was a part of the Arizona Healthcare Cost Containment System, or ACCESS, scam. It targeted Native Americans by taking them to Valley rehabs in order to use their identity to bill for health services that they never provided. Riley and Gooch will be sentenced in February.
Tonight, we continue to track fast-moving developments in Washington. The Senate preparing to give final approval to a plan that would prevent a government shutdown. Here's a live look at the Senate floor. The House passed the measure earlier today that would temporarily fund federal operations and disaster aid. President Biden is expected to sign it into law.
All right, meteorologist Crystal Long is joining us now with a look at our weather impact forecast after yet another record warm day here in Phoenix. Crystal, could we see some more records this weekend?
You bet you. I mean, this is Arizona's version of the first day of winter. How on brand are we? My goodness. Phoenix on the cusp of 80 degrees. That is a record high that I'm forecasting tomorrow. But we also have Tucson putting records at risk. And get this, Flagstaff chiming in at 62 and Show Low at 63. You're looking at records there as well. More sunshine than anything to kick off your weekend and the first weekend of winter, no less. So when will it start acting like this season? Well, the closest you're going to get is around Christmas. But even then, these temperatures still hang on to their above average status. So for your Christmas cast, forecasting low 70s for the valley and our lower desert locations, when typically you would expect 65 for rim country, mid 50s and upper 40s for the highest elevations.
All right, Crystal, thank you. AAA predicts a record number of Americans will travel for the upcoming holidays. Of the 119 million people that are expected to travel, nearly 8 million will fly to their destinations.
Tonight, we went to check on the holiday rush at Phoenix Sky Harbor. 12 News journalist Bianca Bono is here with what she found.
Standing at the arrivals gates feels like watching a Hallmark movie in real time, seeing all of the families reunite. And despite some cancellations and delays to start off the busy weekend, everyone we talked to says the hustle and bustle of the holidays is worth it. It's an embrace months in the making. So you guys haven't seen each other in 4 months?
4 months. Longest ever.
For the past 4 months, Sarah McKeegan has been studying abroad in Barcelona.
Amazing. I absolutely loved it. But it was a long 4 months.
She hasn't seen her parents since she left. Tonight, she's home.
I'm happy to be home now.
Also at Sky Harbor's Terminal 4.
They're coming home for Christmas.
An Arizona family greeting their daughter and granddaughter, flying in from Chicago.
It's a lot of fun because we only get together basically one time a year.
And a mother elated to welcome her son home from the Army. For Vinny and Belle Angelotti, they're flying out of town.
We're traveling to Milwaukee, Wisconsin for family. That's where we're from.
They're just a few of what's expected to be a record number of travelers flying this holiday season. According to AAA, which forecasts nearly 7.9 million Americans will take at least one domestic flight this holiday season, a new record.
It's definitely unpredictable. It can be pretty crazy. We showed up pretty early.
Unpredictable, but worth it for moments like this, because there's no place like home for the holidays.
You miss them so much when they're gone and you don't realize it, and then you get them back, and I tell people she's just a joy to have around the house, and it's all positive energy, and it'll be great to have her back.
From Sky Harbor, Bianca Bono, 12 News.
All right, good to have everyone home. It's staggering to think about. New research shows there's at least a 14-year life expectancy gap between people who live in South Phoenix and North Scottsdale. Well, now a newly funded initiative is hoping to change that. 12 News journalist Colleen Sikora is looking into why the gap is there and what's being done to try and close it.
In her South Phoenix community of 20 years, Wendy Munive and her daughter Natalie have seen the difference.
Yo lo he notado porque mi esposo trabaja para Chandler. Para Chandler. No está muy lejos de aquí.
And she's realized that since her husband does work in Chandler,
lo que venden en una tienda de allá,
what they sell in the store over there,
y la misma tienda aquí en el sur,
and a store over here in South,
no es lo mismo.
It's not the same.
Tristemente.
Sadly.
Wendy volunteered with Unlimited Potential, a nonprofit serving Phoenix, including through healthy living initiatives, for 7 years.
Have you seen your health improve? I've seen her health improvement.
Now the mother and daughter are community health workers for the organization.
Cuando vamos a las ferias de salud,
and when we go to the health fairs,
y les compartimos información de salud,
and when we share health information,
se quedan como, wow, porque yo nunca sabía eso.
Their reaction is like, wow, how come I never knew about this?
Yeah. Entonces yo digo, esto está de siempre y apenas saben.
And she thinks to herself, this is this has been going on and they're barely getting to know this.
Virginia Commonwealth University in 2015 measured a 14-year gap in life expectancy from South Phoenix to Scottsdale.
Do you see that?
Oh yeah, definitely. But it is not something that it is overnight. This has been systemic issues that have
Emma Vieira is the executive director of Unlimited Potential. She points to things like health complications, lack of fresh produce, and street safety, in addition to the built environment.
But in reality, if you're not healthy, if you're not feeling well, you are jeopardizing your whole life.
Now the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors approving $1 million to ASU's College of Health Solutions and Equality Health Foundation to further research and build out a community well-being hub to address the disparity in life expectancy. Tomas Leon, president of Equality Health Foundation, says the disparity is up to 3 years worse for Black and Hispanic communities in South Phoenix because of the pandemic.
What we're doing is trying to impact, permanent and semi-permanent changes in there in the community so that it starts creating a better, healthier environment for the next generation so they can live longer lives.
Luis Regosa is the Healthy Aging Program Manager for Chicanos por la Causa. He'd like to see better access to resources like mental health services and better quality foods for people in South Phoenix.
If we get better quality food, those chronic illnesses will be lower risk to us, to the community.
Community wanting better and longer lives.
At the end, everyone wants to be healthy. Everyone wants to be happy.
Colleen Sikora, 12 News.